What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So you know how much of a fan I am with Terra Luna Classic and how much I believe that this is going to make a huge move. I've stated before that I really do believe that this is going to get to a 1 cent price, which would be a $58 billion market cap. But I've seen some other things talking about how at a standard price and where we're going to see this go, just looking at, the chart, just looking at all the different technical analysis that we can put together with this position, how it can go to a lot higher of a price, maybe double or triple the price point that I believe that it will kind of be that guaranteed level that it will find a way to get to. We understand the popularity is strong within this position. We understand that the growth potential is huge, right? Is astronomical within this project as well, within this coin, this chain. Way more than what you would see in a token that's out there or any other random project that's out there. It's honestly something that is eye-opening, and as we saw it in the beginning, it gave us so much hope in where this position can go, right? Knowing that we had other things that were looking to be built when it comes to burning off Terra Luna Classic, when it comes to, creating a use case for Terra Luna Classic, or the end goal, which is to repeg USTC, enable the algorithm, and get Terra Luna Classic back to previous price levels, which would be $120 per coin, which would make a lot of people very, very wealthy at this time. However, you would need to see a lot of things happen for that to happen. Not saying it's never going to happen and that it has no chance of ever happening. It's a very slim chance, I'll be honest, but it's something that always has a chance of having, right? A chance of happening. So let's talk about Terra Luna Classic. Let's talk about this analysis that we've seen recently that actually came across my desk within a live stream, and also talk about the $43 that I've invested into and what that would turn into as we see some of those higher levels. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, or follow me on Patreon, those links are down below in the description. If you want to follow me on YouTube, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to check out the my Rumble account, feel free to check out my Rumble account. We are closing in on 400 followers, which is absolutely amazing. So it would be absolutely amazing if you guys could hit that follow button over there as well. If you are on Rumble and you're watching on Rumble, thank you for doing so. But let's talk about Terra Luna Classic. As I've mentioned before in plenty of videos, I believe Terra Luna Classic is going to have that jump, that run up to a penny, which for people like me holding about 56 million, maybe even 57 million. I haven't actually checked with all of the rewards that I ended up receiving, the staking rewards. 57 million, I would have $570,000. Obviously a life-changing amount of money that you could pay off different things with. And, for a normal person, you would definitely take that 100 times out of 100 times. You would take it 100 times out of 5 times, which doesn't really add up. The math isn't mathing. But let's talk about Terra Luna Classic and let's look at this position. So currently it's at 0.0007123. We're seeing it down 7% on the day, which a lot of things are down because of the whole Kraken SEC situation. If you're not familiar with that, make sure you check out my first video that I uploaded today. But yeah, that's just a nightmare. And we're seeing this at a $413 million market cap with $23 million worth of volume, or sorry, $26 million worth of volume. Now, majority of the supply is introduced besides the supply that is staked. But if we look at the circulating supply total and we look at the price, we're seeing that this can get up to a $58 billion market cap at a level of a penny. Right? If we were looking at that level, that's what it would be at. If we're looking at a $5.8 billion market cap, it would be at a level of a drop zero. Not this drop zero, but the next drop zero. So instead of being at 1% of a penny, we would be at 10% of a penny, which would be absolutely phenomenal to be able to see that and see that growth on the way up from 5 billion to 10 billion to 20 billion to 40 billion, all the way to 58 billion, or even further, depending on what the value is there. Now, you've seen my analysis and where my opinion is of where I believe this is going to go, right? 1 penny equals $58 billion market cap. Very simple. With the amount of people that are into it, it makes sense. This came across my desk. It came from Derek, right? Derek is apparently a person that really talks about Terra Luna Classic, goes into detail when it comes to different technical analysis and exactly what he sees within the position. Now, Derek states the Lunic long-term chart, there hasn't been much change from the chart and posted in the past, but there has been a slight change in price. This is because the MA line was pressed and the period was delayed, causing a change in the rate of increase. I matched the circle Fibonacci to increase the accuracy of price prediction, and surprisingly, it showed an exact match with a trend line. Unfortunately, I canceled the 2.3 cents that I had been expecting and changed it to 3 cents, which is a new trend area with improved accuracy. As you can see from the chart, we are located on a large inflection line. You can see that two major targets have been set. First target is at 26% of a penny, and it will face a huge downturn along with investors taking large profits. Second will be 3 cents. We can see that the end of the trend pattern is reached at 3 cents. I predict that in this section will be a last or the last of this bull market and Lunic upward cycle season, and that the start of the next cycle season will probably involve a very long time and pain. I have no doubt about my chart analysis and feel confident in my price predictions. Lunic, obviously, going through this, we would understand exactly where he's at. Now, I have trouble seeing this because I can't zoom it in. It won't let me zoom in the picture anymore, but I'm going to take his word for it and what it does say and where he does see that it's going up to some of these levels, up to about 26% of a penny, then a full retracement back down to a previous, support level. Now, this is a very, very large drop compared to where it has been. So literally it would drop down to a level of 3%, 3% of a penny versus being at the 26% of a penny level. So we drop all the way down here, and I can't see exactly what that price point is, but I'm definitely going to say that that's probably it. And then the highest point that it got to was about the 6th level, and keeping it on that trend line, it would bring it all the way up to a level of 3% or 3 cents. Now, you can't take these 100% and say that this is exactly how it's going to happen, because obviously you could see other things that play a role within this. We could see it push up because of somehow CZ comes out of nowhere and says, look, we're doing more burns, or other exchanges decide to do more burns, or other things get implemented. But on the chart, just based on the chart, it looks like, yes, it makes sense how you would see a 3 cent price point. But also, we have to look at the market cap and ask yourself, will Terra Luna Classic be worth 150, 160 billion dollar market cap? Because let's say it is at a 1 cent price, that's a 58 or 59. Let's just round up and say it's a 60, right? So $60 billion market cap. Multiply that by 3, you're looking at an 18 or $180 billion market cap for Terra Luna Classic. Do you see that actually happening? Or are you saying that we're going to see some major burns that come into play, and we're going to see the supply at a lower level, so it might not actually be at a $180 billion market cap? Or do you truly see it get into a $180 billion market cap? Honestly, as we thought when we saw, Dogecoin, as we thought, we probably were like, yeah, this is not going to get to a $100 billion market cap. No meme coin or position that hasn't had success in the past hasn't gotten to a $100 billion market cap before. But now all of a sudden, Dogecoin is getting there. Solana is getting there, even though Solana does have a lot of use case. We're not really putting them in the same category. But still, you have other things that are getting to $100 billion is the next level, kind of that $200 billion for that next, maybe meme play or popular play. Terra Luna Classic would be classified as that popular play. So it's definitely interesting to me in the form of this breakdown. Now, am I saying I 100% agree? No. But that would turn my $43 into $1.65 million as a minimum, if that's what he's saying is going to get to. Now, for me, I'm looking at different levels that I would take profit from throughout time, but hopefully we can see the path that we're going to take forward to get us there in a reasonable market cap. But if market cap doesn't matter to some people, let me know if it doesn't matter to you. I feel like it still does matter a massive amount, and you're going to see certain price points to where you do see pullbacks, whether it does get to 1 cent or not. I don't understand how. The only thing I don't understand is the fact that 1 cent will be a significant point. So if it's going to break through 1 cent and get up to a level of 3 cents, that really doesn't line up with me. I feel like those are significant points that it's not going to officially break through. It's going to retrace from hard. Now, if he told me that it was going to get up to 26% of a penny and we were going to see it retrace hard from a level of a penny, then that makes sense. But I really don't see that within this trend line here. And maybe, we can look into that further, but I really don't see that. So I can't say that 100% agree. But I can't say it's completely impossible. I'm sure he's confident in his, charting analysis, but there's so many different ways that you can look at charts to make it kind of paint the picture that you want it to paint. Does that make sense? So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Rumble, make sure you guys follow me on Rumble. That link is in the description. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.